Why does Warner Brothers hate Looney Tunes so much? Anybody who knows anything about the history of animation understands the importance of the Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies canon. These are some of the greatest short films ever made. There are a number of Academy Award-winning cartoons in there, and yet all of the classic Looney Tunes shorts have been dumped from the streaming service Max over the weekend, which is the host to most of the Warner Brothers classic library. Add this to the fact that Warner Brothers had shelved Coyote vs. Acme as a tax write-off despite the protestations of the filmmakers, the actors, and fans like me, and then the fact that they dumped the first fully animated feature-length original Looney Tunes movie the day the Earth blew up. Thankfully, at least that one got picked up by a different distributor, Ketchup Entertainment. The news just broke today that Ketchup might be picking up Coyote vs. Acme, which is stunning, and I hope that happens. These characters are a part of the Warner Brothers iconography as much as Mickey Mouse and Goofy are a part of the Disney iconography. So why do we see Mickey Mouse plastered all over Disney merchandising and memorabilia and theme parks and everything like that, and Warner Brothers is trying to hide their Looney Tunes connections? Do they think it's just children's entertainment? I mean, all of these filmmakers back in the day, Robert Clampett and Chuck Jones and Friz Freleng, they all talked about how these cartoons were made for adult audiences. Back in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, audiences would go to see a movie and there would be short films and cartoons before the feature film. So you're going to see Casablanca or Treasure of the Sierra Madre or Mildred Pierce or White Heat or any of these like very adult dramas that Warner Brothers was making. You're seeing Looney Tunes in front of them. These aren't kids' cartoons. Because of being played on television in the 60s and 70s, kids have come to become huge fans. I grew up with Warner Brothers. My niece and nephews have grown up with the Looney Tunes, but they're not specifically children's entertainment. And the fact that this critical part of animation history is being erased and ignored is really frustrating. And yes, I know there are bigger problems in the world today than what's happening with Looney Tunes, but as a filmmaker and as a cinephile and as a big fan of Looney Tunes, I'm pissed, and I'm glad that I have all my DVDs and Blu-rays of the Looney Tunes, and I hope that they'll keep coming out.